This is enlightenmentANAVRIN. This will be my video over why basically I like Marilyn Manson and his whole persona. I got into him, I'm 20 years old right now, and I got into him probably when I was about 17, which is kind of late in the game compared to most fans, or whatever they call themselves, the Mansonites. Basically he did that video over Sweet Dreams, which I don't know if I had seen it at the time, but I knew that song from the Eurythmics, Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, and I wanted to hear some of the remakes of stuff he did, plus I knew he did Personal Jesus, so that was kind of the gateway into learning of his whole musical culture and everything. Mainly, I liked the way he dressed at the time, which at the time I think Eat Me, Drink Me came out whenever I started getting into it. I don't really like that album that much, but I like the older style when he had the long black hair, which was like 95, 96, 97 time frame when he did Antichrist Superstar, because that was kind of the more gothic version of him. And I just like, overall, I just like men that wear face paint and makeup and stuff, because at the time I liked The Cure, Robert Smith. He wears the black eyeshadow and sometimes he wears red lipstick and he has the crazy hair. But that's basically why I liked it. Another kind of way I started wearing makeup, not to make myself look pretty, to be all girly, because I'm pretty tomboyish, but to bring out, to kind of hide yourself from the way everybody sees you. Maybe they'll see you as being different, which I got a lot of different looks about that. Just the way that I dress and the way I used to wear the eyeliner on the top and on the bottom, and it make it kind of go out like a cat's eye, like Catwoman style. A lot of people kind of picked on me about that, and I couldn't wear it to work because I worked in a fast food pizza place. But this is just overall why I like Marilyn Manson and how he's influenced my whole, not really life, because he's not that important. I'm not like gonna be all super obsessed over him. But test this thing. Okay. It influences a lot of my artwork, because at the time I liked really skinny anorexic guys with long hair, and makeup, which I like it now. I liked that whole stereotype before I was into Manson's music, so overall it's influenced a lot of my artwork, which I have done a lot of artwork of him. Here's a pretty recent one. I do a lot of sketches. They're just pencil sketches. Sometimes they're graphite and sometimes they are colored pencil, Prismacolor colored pencils. But here's one, the Unsafe, when he has the Unsafe written in lipstick across his chest. He probably had a lot of other things written across his chest that I'm not going to mention on here. I just like the whole style. I didn't get into it before because I thought he was all satanic, because a lot of people labeled him as satanic. So that's kind of what scared me away from it until I learned a lot about it and learned more about Manson and how he's originally Brian Warner, and he has one of those rock star names like Marilyn Manson, and how it's two different names mixed together, the good and the evil of society. Just watched a lot of interviews about him and learned that he's really a smart guy, and I don't know why everybody disses him. Although some of his lyrics are pretty crazy, but I like a lot of them, mostly Portrait of an American Family and Antichrist Superstar time frames. Here's a picture that I did, which is based off of some of the photo shoot that he did when he's not wearing any clothes. He has a deer in his lap. It's in the Long Hard Road Out of Hell book. But this is something that I did, which I thought was kind of cool, that's based off of that. I just call him Tattoo Man. He doesn't have a name. Just did a lot of influenced drawings of Manson, not directly of him. Here's one that's directly of him, from the Spooky Kids time frame, Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids, which I think in a lot of ways is better than the crap now, because I don't like a lot of the newer stuff. That's just my opinion, so I don't know what everybody's going to say about that. Here's a painting that I did. This is acrylic I kind of suck at painting. I taught myself all the artistic crap that I know. But yeah, not everything that I draw or paint is guys without wearing clothes, but I can't paint clothes. So, there you go. It's Tattoo Man again. He doesn't have wings. Basically, people just need to be more open to music and open to culture and not label everything as satanic and gothic and emo and all this crap that they do. They just need to let people be what they're going to be. Because I'm going to be what I'm going to be, and I don't care what everybody says about cultures or what everybody says, basically, about Manson. Because I'm not one of those kids that grew up where my parents wouldn't let me listen to it. My parents liked listening to it also. They didn't think it was satanic. I mean, I grew up listening to, like, Jimi Hendrix was the older stuff, and the newer as in 90s, because I'm 90s baby, was Nirvana, was one of my favorite bands. Nirvana, The Cure, Blind Melon, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Smashing Pumpkins, bands like that. But overall, Manson has a different lyrical style. He's a really great lyricist, I think. He basically promotes a lot of things in society that people don't want to talk about. People don't want to talk about just, like, the type of clothes that he wears, the societies of stuff, like the school shootings that happened a while back, and sexual stuff, basically, that you can't talk about with just anybody. He kind of exploits that, and always like the kind of creepiness about him. He kind of has that eerie feel until you really would get to know him. I don't know him, but just in listening to interviews and stuff, he seems like a really calm guy. I mean, later on, sometimes he's kind of an asshole, but that's probably this paparazzi and crap getting to him and just eventually hating society like he always has, because they label him, slap all the labels on him. Basically, that's all I'm trying to say, is be more open-minded, don't have stereotypes, don't judge people. You can't judge one person after a whole group of people, and just be yourself, because that's how people are meant to be, because everybody's different. Even though it sounds stupid, everybody's different, they are, for the most part. But yeah, open your ears to good music. People say I'm kind of closed-minded to music, but I don't know, screw them, because I don't know. That was it, basically. I don't have a million subscribers and stuff. You don't have to, like, rate things. Rating things is kind of dumb. But if you want to subscribe, you can. I might do more videos like this, but they might all just seem dumb, because I'm not really into the whole blog type of thing. It's more like reviews on stuff. So, enlightenmentANAVRIN, that's me, and see everybody later. Bye.